And an interesting one. And so like some of the blockers preventing that from happening tomorrow are the availability of hydrogen, especially green hydrogen. It's quite expensive to make. I don't think that we are in a place where anyone has yet demonstrated a way to make, for example, green hydrogen from water, for example, using a solar panel with getting out more energy than you put in. It's almost a little bit like the problem with nuclear fusion. Like we can do fusion, we can do nuclear fusion, but it just requires more energy to,
Then we currently,
get to that than we get out. But if we can get out more energy than we put in, then it's like, okay, now we're just on this like downward in this hill and we're just rolling and nothing can stop us, right? And that's where you want to get to generally speaking with all these energy sources. And we're up against a problem there with getting to green hydrogen in a way that's cost effective and makes sense for the industry. Because at the end of the day, steel is a commodity, right? It's a commodity that's traded globally. Like with the advent of green steel, there is becoming like increasing amounts of differentiation between some of these commodities. And don't get me wrong, there are some specialist steel grades, right? But the bulk of steel is pretty commoditized. The advent of green hydrogen is meaning that there is some differentiation. People saying, hey, this steel has zero amounts of carbon dioxide to make this. I think it was a car company in Europe. They released a car that was supposedly like 0% carbon, right? Because it had been made from all these materials where there wasn't any CO2 emitted in the process. It's very much like it's very cool demonstration where we can be, but it's not something that they can do yet at scale. And so the cost associated with actually with doing these sort of like green premium green products it's still a little bit on the high side. There are some people that are willing to pay for these green premiums. And, you get some car companies that want to have like some of their products made from green steel, or some construction companies, but the premium is still a little bit like it's prevents it from being adopted by a large number
the
of people.
mainstream.
Yeah, exactly.